Hello, we are from Group 5, and our group members consist of Cindy Panshinjue, Fion Panshinjue, Kenny Li Jiajun, Nang Haoyi, and Jackie Lin Chunkie. Now we are going to start our presentation. First of all, I'm going to present about the introductory part. Harriet Clark Cosmetics is a French cosmetics and personal care company. It has been launching Physique, its best-known men cologne, which was targeted at men within 40 to 50 years old who are more able to spend on luxuries. HCC is planning entering the Asian market, and they are going to start from Malaysia. Due to the competition from other male fragrances brands that are already exist in Malaysia, for example Dior and YSL, HCC would have to develop well-planned strategy to succeed its way in Malaysia. On the other hand, the good news is that the fragrance industry in Malaysia has been growing since 2018, which it provides a very promising future for HCC as long as the right marketing and branding strategies are carried out. Now I'm going to pass to my team members.
So the strength for the brand name in marketing plan A is uniqueness because there are not many brand names similar to the name Physique in Asia markets. Thus, the brand name might stand out from the competitors. Secondly, the strength for the target market in the range of 40 to 50 years old male is it can be a reasonable price for them, as at this age most of them own lots of savings and it suits their profile as well. Besides, the strength of Thierry Henry as brand ambassador is easier to attract our target market, as his hedge is within the range of our targeted market. Thus, his presence will be easier for us to attract and influence the targeted group. Next, the strength that we position ourselves as premium brand and with the price of Rm 800 per ml is having a strong brand image. Thereby, it can bring us several benefits such as having good position, awareness, loyalty, and consistency in the market. Lastly, in the distribution outlets dimension, the strength of we only distribute at the exclusive selected malls is it is well known that these places are selling high-end products. So it does centralize the group of people who were in the upper income class, and the products could be reasonable price for them as well.
Going to talk about the weaknesses of marketing plan A. Firstly, the name Physique is not memorable. In this industry, there are many well-known brands such as Dior, Chanel, Prada, and so on. As customers' first choice will be the brands they are already familiar with. Next, the target market had omission of others customers. The range of the target market is considered small. There are a lot of young men like to use cologne. Besides that, Thierry Henry cannot represent Asian men. Asians may not be familiar with him. He cannot reflect the characteristics of this colony as what Asians expect. Asians have different aesthetics from Europeans, so they will also have different preferences. As a brand ambassador, he may be a bit contrary. 800 ringgit Malaysia per 100 ml is too expensive for specific range of customers. They may be unable to afford such a high price of cologne. The price should be slightly lower than 800 ringgit Malaysia. Lastly, the distribution outlets reduce distribution channel options. The company will lose some potential customers. Since it is only distributed in Kuala Lumpur, people who are living in Sabah and Sarawak cannot buy it. Plus, residents of Kuala Lumpur who live far away from KLCC and Pavilion will not be willing to waste their car fuel or transportation fees to travel there. Next, I will pass it to the next person to continue.
Next is assessment of marketing brand A. In the Malaysian market, the brand name Physique is difficult to envision in the mind of the Malaysian consumers. The brand name of Physique will not immediately trigger a mental reaction that affect the consumers' perceptions of the product. Moreover, the term Physique is complicated to pronounce for Asians and is probably difficult to be remembered. In this case, HCC should create a new brand name that aims for simplicity so it can be spread to word of mouth by the consumers. Secondly is target market, as HCC position the Eau de Cologne as a premium fragrance. Its price is reasonable for their target market, who those age is between 14 and 15 years old male in Malaysia. This age of groups consumers is most probably able to afford the price and prefer to use premium fragrance that is high quality. Thirdly is the brand ambassadors. In the European markets, Thierry Henry can be considered one of the most marketable, at least as he speaks, because of his talents in football and popularity in Europe. Therefore, he is very influential in the European markets. However, Thierry Henry is not as well known and low attractiveness to the target audience in Asian markets. Fourthly, which is brand positioning and pricing structure. SCC company positions its physics as a premium brand, which is expensive in Malaysian markets. Customers in a different international market have a different perception of the product value and purchasing powers. Lastly, which is the distribution outlets. Exclusive shop might be lack of a variety when HCC company only sells their product at a selected mall in major cities such as Suria KLCC and Pavilion Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia. Therefore, it will cause a less convenient for the consumers. The consumers only purchase their product at a particular exclusive shop when they are interested in their products.
Hi, my name is Kenny Lee. I would like to present about strategy of marketing plan A. In Malaysian market, perfume companies should not only realize 40 to 15 years old customer, but young people in 20 to 30 years old also the main group of consumer in developed market. SEC should position white-collar consumer as the main target market because they have more financial ability to choose the most well-known luxury brands. Next, the market for skincare product, cosmetic, perfume, and fragrance for male consumer is becoming more and more popular. So SEC should also take into consideration the diversification of product and the expansion of product lines which can fully meet the various desire of consumer and create good sales performance. During the current economy downturn, price is the most vital factor that affects perfume market. Malaysian consumer would look up the comments and choose to purchase a comparatively lower price perfume with high quality. If SCC want to success in Malaysian market, it must optimize the product in the quality, price structure, and most importantly, the smell of fragrance itself. Next, I will pass it to Cindy.
Next, I'm going to introduce the marketing plan B. The brand name of the colony is Virality, and the target market is between 25 to 45 years old male. The brand ambassador is Datuk Lee Jung-wei. Brand positioning and pricing structure is 400 ringgit Malaysia per 100 ml. And lastly, the distribution outlets is exclusive shops, which will be distributed in Kuala Lumpur, Sabah, and Sarawak. Next is the SWOT analysis, and I'm going to talk about the strengths and weaknesses. First, the name Virality is masculinity, which can attract the attention and curiosity of male customers to this product, and thus will have a deep impressions on this product. However, it had low product awareness. Potential customers may not think of this name as a colony at the beginning. Next, the target market is considered as a bigger wide range. In Malaysia e-commerce, men between the ages of 25 to 34 are the largest consumers group, and they account for 30% of consuming among all the age groups. While men between the ages of 35 to 39 spend more on colony than any other age group. However, it is not specific. This will widen the gap and there will be no clear goals when doing market positioning. Datuk Lee Jung-wei is well known in Malaysia. He is influential to increase desire of others to buy this product. In addition, his public image is nice and can be related by public, so customers will generally have a favorable impressions on the brand. But it is not influential enough in the Asian market. If the company intends to expand to the entire Asian market, he may not be suitable for the brand ambassador of this product. Next is the brand positioning and pricing structure. The price is more affordable and reasonable, and for most of the consumers, it is a price that they can accept. But it may not be the first option by financially capable. For those who are mature and have stable income, they may not have a strong interest in fragrance of this price. They will seek for more expensive high-end product when come to purchase a colony. Lastly, the distribution outlets is considered as a larger market. Selling in a larger market can not only reach to customers from different demographics and increase sales and profits, but also increase the visibility of the brand and products and make more people aware. But it increased capital requirements. Since it would need to allocate more resources to different distributions, it may cause shortage of cash. Next, I will pass it to the next person to continue.
The brand name in our marketing plan B is having a better product extension opportunities. This is because the name virality can be applied to other products as well. In addition, the opportunity that we targeted on 25 to 45 years old male is because every time we often cover our face with face mask during the pandemic. Thus, one way to attract others is to use fragrance, which may lead to increase in purchasing cologne for adults. Next, Datu Lee Chong Wei as our brand ambassador able to help us to increase in our market shares and achieve greater scales with the operations and profitability. Furthermore, we set a more affordable price to RM400 per 100 ml is to get more opportunity for those customers who bought and tried our product once with high satisfaction to recommend it to others through word of mouth. Thus, it can help to increase more awareness and exposure towards our brand. Lastly, the opportunity that for our distribution outlets in our marketing plan B is it may increase revenue and profits, whereby we gain higher chance to reach out to more people and also easier for them to make purchases towards our brands as and our products as we open in multiple locations.
Next is trade. Firstly, the trade of the brand, which is brand cartel. In the intense market competition, consumers are bombarded by hundreds of advertisements and promotion every day. It is extremely difficult to break this cartel environments. Therefore, the challenge that we face is stand out from the crowd and build a brand recognition. Secondly, trade of the target market, which is local competition. It will be a challenge for the company to enter into a new market because their competitors have a similar target audience. Therefore, the company will operate in a high competitive environment like Chanel, Dior, and Hugo Boss have an existing market, numerous loyal and similar target consumer in Malaysia. Moreover, the trade of brand ambassadors, which is we will cause a risk of brand reputation. The reputation of the brand is built over the time because of experience and emotion of consumers. The gap appears when the perceived value and behavior of the company actually do not match their behavior, and eventually the brand reputation problem will be arise. Therefore, the company will face the risk of adopting a brand ambassador to improve the brand reputation to the public. For instance, the brand ambassador miring the company in a scandal. In addition, the trade of the brand positioning and pricing structures, which is less profit margin. The company implement the low pricing strategy due to the purchasing power in a different market. The low price may cause them unable to achieve a desired profit margins. Lastly, the trade of distribution outlet, which is exclusive shop, and it will cause a lack of a variety. Exclusive shop pose possible drawback to businesses which lack of variety. In contrast, the department store have a variety of product compared to the exclusive shop, which can attract the consumers with one product and expose them to many other type of product when they shop compared to the general shop.
Now I'm going to talk about how marketing plan B can be applicable. First of all, the brand name virality is a rare and unique term that can draw people's attention and attract people to find out more about it. Besides, it would give consumers the idea that our cologne can increase their manliness and attractiveness. So eventually, we can easily build brand recognition among consumers and make a good start for HCC to enter Malaysian market. Besides, in Plan B, we target a wider range of male consumers. It is a safer and realistic marketing plan because we can expect greater sales and revenue from more customers. And also since there have been well-known men's perfumes in Malaysia such as Calvin Klein and Polo, it would be easier for HCC to start with larger market than running a niche market. Thirdly, since our ambassador Dato Lee Chong Wei is one of the most influential celebrities in Malaysia, many people who idolize him would want to wear the same cologne as he does. He has a positive public image, that will improve our reputation and increase brand awareness. Moreover, in Plan B, we use penetration pricing for variety to be more affordable for our targeted customers. So eventually, HCC would easily penetrate into the Malaysian perfume market and create competitive advantage in the industry. As studies have shown that Malaysians would spend cautiously on luxury goods, including perfumes, so to ensure a smooth launching of variety in Malaysia, it must not be too costly that it could intimidate some of the potential buyers. Lastly, instead of distributing our product only in Kuala Lumpur, we decided to expand the distribution outlets to Sabah as well as Sarawak. This is because large potential markets in East Malaysia can lead to greater profit and further raising the brand awareness. Now I'm going to pass to Kenny.
First of all, Plan B is better as the price structure is more reasonable. Price is one of the main deciding factors affecting customers to buy goods, especially when it comes to goods with certain brand awareness. The influence of price becomes more obvious. Therefore, HCC should invest in Plan B as the newly set price of our perfume will increase consumer desire towards our product and eventually lead to higher revenue. Next, Dr. Lee Chong-wei as the country's most prestigious former athlete. Apart from his good business image, his status in Malaysia is undeniable. Hence, Dr. Lee Chong-wei's positive persona is what makes him the perfect brand ambassador for our brands. That's all from us. Thank you.